Hello, and welcome in, beautiful people. Welcome back to Loddlenauts. We started this quite a while ago, and then we took a break for some Jingle Jam shenanigans and for some play testing. And so it's been a while, but we started playing this a while back. This is, for those that don't know, this is a Games for Waves game. Games for Waves is a program ran by the Whale and Dolphin Conservation, where they partner with game developers to release games where they help advertise, provide information, and other resources. Games for Waves has been proven to increase sales of games by over, I think it was like 400% on certain times. And so this is one of the games where the game devs reached out to Whale and Dolphin Conservation. They lined up, and they've been able to advertise it, do packs, and other things. So it's a really cool opportunity. If you guys are ever interested, you can check out their website for Waves for Games, or go to uk.whales.org, where you're able to check out more about whale and dolphin conservation. So what this is, and most of their games are all around the same idea, which is going to be about ocean conservation and trying to like save the ocean in some way. So this is like a really neat game where you play as like a little scuba guy, and we just go around. It's very relaxing, very chill. We just go around and kind of like help everything. So we were able to do a few areas back in November. Holy cow. So we're going to be back in it, checking it out and just kind of chilling. It's been a long week for me, and yeah, and so I'm kind of tired, and like I said, it's been a while. We did unlock some stuff. We were like in the middle of crafting some items and trying to like find some stuff. Were we playing this with a controller? Playing this with a controller. I'm like kind of like feeling around. Like I think we were playing with this the controller actually. So I'm like playing it with the keyboard and mouse. I'm like, this feels odd. Wept, welcome on in, friend. How are you doing? Yeah, so we had to find Tangle Bay was our last thing. Let me give this a go. Let me see if this, I might have to reload the game actually to get it to operate with a controller real quick. I'm pretty well. Let me see if this was, yeah, because it has rumble input. Let's, hold on, I'm gonna quit real quick, and we're gonna relaunch this with the controller plugged in real quick. Oh man. How about you? Did you get your homework done? No. We yapped so much, and then I went to bed. Why is this not working? Maybe we did play. Yeah, so I gotta knock some more out. I kind of want to knock out today, but I'm just exhausted, and we got this. I didn't get home. We started a little late because I got home at like 6:30, so I only got like 30 minutes of time before. So it was a long day. All right, I guess I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, actually, I do know why it's not working. Wait, do I have two controllers plugged? Oh my goodness. I have two controllers plugged in. That's why it's not working. It was because I like launched it. There we go. Okay. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock. Yeah, no, we like took our first Pomo. So we did so we did like 45 minutes. Then we hit it, and then we started talking about Stranger Things and everything else, and it just kind of became like this craziness into it. So we could order some stuff. So we gotta go out and find some stuff. Let's check out our map. Oh yeah, craft something using the crafting station. Clean up Tangle Bay. Yeah, let's go clean up Tangle Bay. So let's see how we get back to our map. We gotta like remember controls. Okay, so yeah, can we teleport here now? Do we have, no, we can like teleport to one of these because we have the ability. We have our inventory mostly available. I think we kind of like started holding on to stuff because we realized, oh yeah, fast travel this way. Yeah, we can't fast travel there yet. Because we realized that we want to like make stuff, so we need like glass bottles and soup cans. So we still need some star kelp to get pollinator bomb. And then rope toy, soda can. So we're gonna hold on to some stuff instead of just recycling it all. That way we can, what's it called? Upcycling, right? Instead of recycling, we like take it and then we turn it into something else cool. Oceana actually has some cool stuff with that. They make like bracelets and stuff. This is the wrong way. This is the right way. Nope. Oh. We have a scrap factory. Should pick up microplastics. Okay. Cool beans. Alright, we're relearning. We're relearning. We're figuring it out. Yeah, look at us. We're cute. We're just this little guy with some nubbins. We love some good nubbins. Oops, I'm gonna keep doing that. There it is. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we got a boost somewhere. Nice, and then we can do this. Yeah, so we were yapping yesterday. Yeah, that refreshes our dash. There we go, nice. So then we should be able to get to Tangle Bay a little bit quicker. And then kind of work on that. Is this Tangle Bay? Yeah, this is Tangle Bay. Yeah, so the big thing that like we currently are having to like go back for and do stuff is for oxygen levels. So our oxygen level right now are O2. We don't have anything over here. But what we do have is stuff like this where we can get oxygen. I'm like, oh, and then it was inventory, I think. I think inventory is like one of our main limiting. Okay, so for this guy, we gotta change our weapon. Yep, tracking. Okay, there we go. And then we can get all these microplastics, and now we're a little bit cleaner. Nice, and then we do this, and we can see those like blue spots from our sensor, and that indicates areas that we gotta clean. So we're just cleaning up all of our microplastics. Nice. There we go. We're getting the hang of it again. And microplastics like affect all of our technology, so there's just too much stuff. Oh, we're missing a few. There we go. Up to 83% already. Nice. Microplastics, the #1 contributor to microplastics. Does anybody know? What like item is mostly found as like waste, specifically like plastic waste in the ocean? Not water bottles. It's one of those things that I don't think we focus on enough. I think that we spend a lot of time like blaming consumers, and I'll let you know it's not a consumer item. Let's get some of these bubbles while we're here. We're up to 94, that's pretty good. Oh, microplastics over here. It's not a consumer item, feels like it eliminates all options. Like, you're not buying as a normal person, it's mostly going to be used by companies and people and like to accomplish a means. Does that make sense? Alright, we gotta find this other trash. It is fishing gear. Specifically nets and like buoys and things like that. Makes up a majority of like the Great Garbage Patch. I think like 60 to 70% of the Great Garbage Patch is all like fishing nets, reels, and other things left over from like major fishing. Yeah, they're made out of plastic, yeah. Like nylon and things, so it's like nylon, which is like a type of plastic kind of item. Oh, I see. Yeah, because you don't want your nets to be made out of like linen and other fibrous material, because then that's just gonna like absorb water, and then they're also gonna like fray and other issues. So you make them out of like hard plastics like nylon, and like fishing lines, right? Fishing lines are made out of nylon as well. And then like people cut their lines, or they break off, or they break them, or they slowly decay after it's so much fishing, and it ends up being turned into microplastics into it. According to one documentary that I watched, currently every fish in the ocean is about a credit card worth of plastic in them, and that's like a ratio, you know. Of course, like fish that are closer to like the great garbage patches, both of them. I feel like we always focus on one, and there's two giant ones. We always focus on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, but there's also one somewhere else, I think. So it's like kind of crazy. So we have two of these giant garbage patches in the ocean. They're just extremely hard to get to. And then also just microplastics are very, very hard to clean. Because other thing that you gotta know is that there is some sort of living creatures and other things within there, and what you don't want to do is like pick up a lot of living creatures while cleaning it up, so it makes it very difficult. One of the like some of the cooler technology and like scientific advances with the plastics is making like mosses and algae and other things that actually eat the plastic and then turn it into something else. So that's been really cool to see. I know like some of the college projects have been kind of cool with it too. Have been like the floating trash cans, which help get some of the bigger items. And they're like semi-robotic, which is pretty cool. All right. Oh, that's how we use that. Aha. What about those? I feel like when research gets finished and they start being widely used, 100%. One of the things that people bring up a lot that I think kind of is interesting is that, like beavers and other creatures and like, oh, how do we get rid of this? Do I remember how we get rid of this? There we go, yeah, because then we can zap it. Oh my god, my nose is like on fire for some reason. God, it's like there's like icy. Very concerning. Apparently this isn't concerned Tangle Bay, but that's alright. But like beavers and, not fleas. I don't know how to get rid of these chairs right now. I might need an item for that. Hello. But the world, like, used to have just, like, apparently be, like, riddled with all this, like, tree and wood, and food was scarce. So what ends up happening is, right, nature evolves, and, whoops. And so with nature evolving, we have, like, these new creatures that then, come and end up eating all the wood that was like lying around. So people kind of will argue that like, oh, we just need to like, I see, like trust nature to create something. But I think us like moving into advances to have like these algae and mosses and other things are gonna be like greatly helpful. And if we kind of like wait for everything, it's gonna take kind of like, to be honest, like too long. For how much like plastic waste is currently around, you know. Aha, I see. 100%. Nice. Alright, let's stand on one of these. I'm marking this as fast travel. Nice. Alright, let's pull up our log on some other objectives that we can do. Craft a Loddle toy, reach maximum diversity. I don't know how to do that. Alright, let's see. Let's pick up some more trash around. To have some items to be able to clean. Oh, there's our fast travel. I think we saw trash this way. Oh. Southeast corner. Oh, we need to upgrade our suit. Alright. We probably want to go back to our home cove, which is this way. This way. This way. Oh, pollution areas. Okay. Good, good, good. Authorize a global pollution tracker as a new entry at the shipping station. This is extra work as a part of your mission, but perhaps you'll receive a small reward if you manage to clean the entire ocean. Yeah, so part of our objective is that, like, we're working for, like, a company or something to, like, clean up their mess after they leave. Alright, let's see what we have for crafting. Alright, structures. Oh, I think we have that, yeah. Okay. We should have... puddle scrubber. Rideable scrubber built for cleaning flat puddles of goop. Oh, interesting. Depth resistant. So we need a lot of that, like, glass, I think. Okay, we need more electronic bits, and we need, like, whatever that other thing is. We have one of them right now. So how do we get more of those? What are these? These are plastic bits. Oh, so they're plastic bits. So what we need to do is recycle as much plastic. Let's see if we can craft a Loddle toy real quick and knock one of those objectives out. We need coral pears. Or bananas or star kelp. Okay. Let's try and find like a banana or some type of kelp. God, my like entire lip and nose is on fire for I don't even know why. Feels like I just like rubbed spicy like I don't know, like a hot pepper on my face. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go wash my face because I have no idea what is going on. I'll be right back. Alright, I think soapy water helped. Very weird. I don't know if it's like maybe there's something. I use this cup for something spicier. Turning. God. I think I just got soap up my nose though. We're a mess. We're a mess. Alright. What is this? Is that like a toy thing that we left? You see that? That Loddle just emitted something from their antennae. Whisker Loddle. Oh, Loddlepenia. Going for their whiskers, of course. Alright, let's see. Is there any fruit here? Yeah. Hi. I don't know what I'd want to hold out. I don't really have anything for you. You want a plastic bit? That was weird. Okay. Odd. Odd. Plastic bits. I can see that one of the plants you cleansed has been recontaminated. Oh yeah. This may happen on occasion, especially there are other contaminated plants in the vicinity. Oh. That's good to know. We gotta like try and get them all. Okay, we got some trash. That's good for us. It's plastic and everything for us to be able to clean. And then this is going to go towards our global ocean tracker. We're looking for bananas and star kelp. There's a starfish. Oh, coral pear. We need those. There's one of those over here too. Okay. I think we need like 6, and then we'll be able to make our first toy. That'll be helpful. Awesome. So we gotta look for like those guys. Oh. Like weird because like you don't want to be excited that there's trash per se. Oh, there's a 2B. Oh yeah, we have tons of those. Okay. There's a third one of those. Oh, trash. Oh wow, lots of contamination. Ooh, lots of these guys. Nice. All right, I think we might have enough now to be able to make a toy, which would be nice. We'll get additional pairs and stuff from here, just in case I don't remember properly as well. Oh, that is a rock. I thought it was a trash bag. I'm happy that the like bubbles auto retrieve. That's like really nice. Nice. We got some speed boost. Then we see some trash down there. I don't know how low we can go. That becomes a problem. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll just kind of like hit that depth and then be like, alright, you're too low. Oh yeah. Alright, pretty clear line in how far we can go. have speed rings. We figure out where we want to like put those at. Okay, I was like, is this gonna tell me a bunch of stuff I can't reach? And the answer is partially yes. That's alright. It gives us motivation to get there later. Oh man, I was watching a Try Guys video where they did Guess Who, but instead of like the generic Guess Who characters, it was all like YouTubers and stuff that had gone canceled. It was kind of funny. And of course, anybody who does like Guess Who on streams, they don't ask like the is that a Loddlenauts? Oh, nice. Okay, so now we got... Oh, yeah, now we got plenty of this stuff. Nice. Alright, let's... Oh. Baby Loddle do 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 do. Oh, TM needed. Fast travel. Oh, and then we can put storage in here. Wow, that's really nice. I forgot that we could fast travel at the last place too. Alright, now I'm a little scared of like... Alright, I think we're good. Okay, let's make a toy. Nice. Now we got a Loddle toy. Alright, now let's recycle a bunch of stuff. Oh, I think we... Wait, can't we... It's a shipping station. It has, like, pictures. We need, like, another thing, I think, right? Should be able to... Rate what we want? Because these are glass... Oh, no. We'll be good. Okay. What is this for? Plastic bottles? All plastic? There we go. Now we got some plastic. I think that's gonna be enough for anything that we want, though. And then this one's all glass. We're probably good on glass bits. That's probably why I stopped doing these. Okay. Alright. Electronic bits. How do we get those? With like batteries and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have to go out more, but let's see if we can make something now that we have a little bit more going on. This is a boost. Yeah, that should keep zooming. We really need... Oh yeah. Oh, we need 8 electronic bits. Okay. We're getting closer. We need lots of plastic, so we're just gonna go out and explore. Try and find plastic and other stuff that's out and about. This looks promising. Easy day. I feel like I had things. I don't know. I'm in like ancestral plates of like non-stop meetings at work right now. Just like every day, it's like my entire day is just like planned before I even show up, and like not like, oh, I'm gonna go and do these things. It's like, no, I gotta sit in this meeting and sit in this meeting and then go sit in this meeting. I do think that there's value in all the means. Like, I don't have an issue with that. It's just like, I don't know. Meetings don't feel like you're accomplishing anything at times, you know? Especially when there is stuff that needs to be done. But, you know, we're making the best of our time. Hey, Star Kelp. That's what that's on. Okay, cool. More contamination. Ooh, big plastic, I think. I hate big plastic. Who is big plastic? Hasbro? Oh wow, look at this area. What happens to all my microplastics? Do I have to like empty that ever? Or is that just like, don't worry about it? I feel like that should, oops. Where are these going? Oh, is that full now? Oh. Well, ask and you shall receive. Let's pick up some of this other stuff then. Microplastics might be how we get all of our plastic bits. That could be pretty useful. Then we're gonna be able to make like our cool tracker and be able to get lower. That'll be nice. Yo, this game's like nice and relaxing. You're just kind of chilling, you know? Just cleaning the ocean. No threats, no fear. Just cozy. Cozy vibes. So cozy I could fall asleep. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to do a lot tomorrow since we yapped so much yesterday. But it was good. It was lethargic, you know? It's important to yap. What is therapy except just yapping that you gotta pay for? Lamb shot. Oh. Forgot that's what those like to-go containers are called. It's like, what is a... Yeah, I think we're working for Gup. Alright, so we'll have to deal with these microplastics later. And it's like a big site of contamination, but where is that? Like a secret cove? I'm not seeing how we like can get in there. Cravone, well, hello there. Hello, friend. How are you doing? I think I have shoutouts all built out. Can we get a shout out to Cravone? I'm doing all right. I'm very tired. It's been a very, very long week. Exclamation point. Hey, nice. Yeah, army hearties. Cravone be a landlubber turned citizen scientist, shivering their timbers over the ocean's mysteries. They be streaming a variety of games faster than a kraken's tentacle, all for charity. From Half-Life, Alex, to Souls games, this marine biologist be plundering virtual worlds at a snail's pace. Yo ho ho! They even be playing with viewers and trying new games. Arr, what a crew they be. Don't look at that blunder. Yeah, go check out Cravone. They are a cool person. We gotta wait for the other king. But yeah, they also are known for trying out some waves for game. I think they played this as well, but they are also known to be trying out, the, how do I dump this again? You have not played this. Okay, but yeah, they've played some other waves for games for waves. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's how we get plastic bits. Look at that hungry trash can. Yeah, this one's cozy. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Yes! Plastic. Upcycling, recycling. Let's go. Okay, whoops. All right. Equipment. We want a depth-resistant module. Nice. I've been stressed out most of the week. So many things at once. A bit too much of stuff to do. But yesterday I got home and was like, I'm gonna sit down and not move until like 70%. Nice. Yeah. It's been a rough couple weeks at work. Last week I worked anywhere from 10 to 13-hour days all week. This week, yesterday I got like 2.5 hours of sleep, and then my day started at 5, and then I got home at like 6. It was a 13-hour day. And then today, I started work at 7, got home about 6:30, so almost a 12-hour day. And it's just been like, yeah, I have tons of like planning, and like I have, oh, we need electronic bits. Okay, so now we need to like find batteries and stuff. We could just get this though. That way we can zoom around. So, what holiday are you talking about and planning for? Did you already go? You're like planning a trip to go to North America to see like some orcas and stuff, right? Have you already done that, or is that coming up? Both. Okay, that's exciting. Already done that, and it's coming up again. Yeah, very cool. We have no other metal in here. Okay. And then we can get rid of some bottles. Flash jar. We're going to get rid of these cans. Wow. Oh, I was like, is that really not enough to get more metal? Okay. Going 2024 and going back this year. That's exciting. Maybe you'll see some of the same friends. Ocean friends. Clamshell? We think that's plastic? I think that's plastic. There we go. Like, there are some organic ones that exist out there. These guys. And we could do some organic cycling. I'm going to see one particular. Oh, nice. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Well, I hope you have a good time and that you get to see them and that they're doing neat stuff. Alright, where are we gonna find electronic stuff? Well, now we can go deep too, so actually let's take a look at our map. So one of the things that we need to do is find Grimy Gulf. And okay, so just straight this way. Cool. And yeah, I'm going to do for incentive actually for World Ocean Day, I'm going to let donors some ideas for a bingo card for when I go on holiday. The bingo card will be things I have to try and get a picture of. Oh yeah, that's really cool. That makes your trip fun and it makes it kind of interactive. Yeah, I have so much planning, and like I gotta start asking some stuff and start building some things out. And it's just like I'm back at a point, and I haven't been. There was a while there where I was like kind of wasting time away because I was just so tired. But I'm very much to the point where it's like I am spending a lot of time doing a lot of stuff, and I'm really like kind of back to the point where it's like I still have enough hours in the day to do everything. Alright, so we're here. Alright, we need to make an adjustment now. I think this way. Nope. Exactly opposite. This way. This way! I don't think I've seen orcas in the wild, to be honest. I am fully on the, like, orcas are, like, bullies, train. They, cause, like, for example, sunfishes are wild, and sunfish, they're, like, one of the oldest fish in the ocean. And they're one of the, least changed fish. They don't even have a, I forget what the word is for, like, the back fin. It's like, God, it was on Tournament of Champions in Jeopardy yesterday, and or 2 days ago, and but they don't have that, so they only have side fins, and they're extremely bony, so they have no natural predators, but orcas like to kill them and play with their carcasses. That's kind of like messed up. They also like are kind of wasteful. Because they'll kill an entire great white shark just to eat its liver. And that's pretty wild. And then the rest of the, like, shark just, like, goes wasted. I mean, eventually, like, decay and, like, maybe something else is able to get it. That's pretty crazy. Whoa, it is dark. Oh, my goodness. Fuel refinery. I heard they were using the local fruit to create a new kind of fuel, but it doesn't look like they succeeded. Wow. Interesting, underwater fungi. Passion fig. We're just gonna leave these. I guess that's like a thing that we do, right? You're able to like make coral out of certain things. Like we sink ships and stuff. See, I consider orcas to be our ocean's equivalent. Sometimes things they do don't make sense. No, I do think that is very, like... Oh, I need to drop some stuff off in storage, which I can't do here. So we really need these batteries. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop all of our, like, fruits. Because I don't think leaving fruits counts as waste. But no, I do think very much so that they're on, like, that human equivalent of just, like, doing things for joy and fun and, like... I do think that they're very smart. I also support anybody that sinks rich people's boats. In nature, animals don't make much noise, and they are highly efficient with energy usage. Yes. Those aren't going to waste energy. How do we clean you up? Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to figure out a way to clean up. I feel bad that he's all, like, polluted. Yeah, I definitely do think that orca research is fascinating and something that's very important just because they are very different from, like, a lot of things that just develop with, like, a goal of existing. I feel like orcas want to live, you know, which is kind of, like... an interesting thing to think about. Not just survive. I think the worst thing that you can wish on your, like, enemy to be... What's the word that I'm looking for? Reincarnated as would be a male anglerfish. Close analogy I can give are that orcas are tribal. That's true. I can see that. Okay, yeah, we don't need the fruits. I already knew that we weren't trying to collect those. We are running low on oxygen, so we're gonna need to get some, Oh, I would like to collect those. Let's see what else we have in here that we can probably ditch. Coral seedlings. Nice, okay. The guys that give us air, because we are running low. I think we got this area mostly clean. Wow, all that cleaning, we're only at 13%. That's pretty wild. Oh man, are any of these guys gonna give me air? Oh, I might... No, that's not gonna get me water. Oh my. Alright, let's head up again a bit. And then we're gonna put a bunch of stuff in storage. I should have done that before coming out here. Well, that's alright. Apparently, if we follow these plants that give us super boost, we end up back at home or somewhere where we can fast travel. I think that this might be our fast travel spot. I think we can give this guy a bath and back at home. There it is. I don't think he can fast travel with us actually, so we might actually just go home, which is fine. So we'll just go this way. So we want him to, I think we have like a way to clean him back at home base. Oh, bubbles didn't come out. We'll grab some of these bubbles. Oh, there we go. We got a ring. That's a good sign. That's a great sign. Okay, with all of our... Oh, yeah, we can clean that by going through there. There we go. Now he's clean. Alright, let's put some stuff in storage. Like, this guy can go in storage. This can definitely go in storage. Boy can definitely go in storage. Oh, there we go. Big bolt. That guy. Why that guy, just in case we need it. And then... I think we're gonna recycle everything else, basically. Cool. Now we have tons of open room. Which one's this? Metal? Nice. I could have done this a little bit differently, but that's alright. Because we just like put all that stuff away. And then, oh. And then we just made more of it, so now we're gonna have to put the same thing away again. Not the most efficient. Alright, and then this is the big one. How many of these are we gonna get for 5 batteries? Just one? We need like 10 electronic parts, alright. But we are finding it, so that's good. Alright, let's fast travel back to here, so that way we can get back to Grimy Gulch. Is that what this place is called? We're gonna keep pushing wrong buttons. Grimy Gulf. Close, close. Gulf is close, Chad. Oh, we gotta feed one. Let's do this. There we go, we fed one. Oh, interesting. Hungry. We'll get you back to the Gulf. Probably have to lead some Loddles here. And then we'll have like max diversity. I don't think I know enough about biome diversity and how it works in this game yet. Trash. I want more batteries. The real goal. This zapper's crazy. Just absolutely obliterates some metal into nothing. back down. No, I won't back down. Now let's rechange our objectives. So we want that guy and yeah, that. I think this is all of our objectives that we'll see, so we're making good progress. I was kind of hoping we could get through everything, because I think it's like, we've already put like 2 hours in, plans to put like another 2 in, and then maybe able to. If you're gonna lurk now, you got some editing. Appreciate it. Good luck editing. Hopefully it's interesting, and everything wants to behave. I know how video software can be. I don't even think I saw this up here. Whoa, look at all that over there. My goodness. That's crazy. Oh, this is what we need to... Okay, so that's what we're gonna need the, cleaner for. Oh, I should have brought one of the hoops, because then we could put one here to clean more of Loddles that we find. There we go, there's some battery. I was like, we need batteries, and we've now only found one. And it took us like, getting 5 or something. Oh, we got some air. Nice. That's super helpful. Very nice. Okay. Come here, Loddle. Right, he's gonna follow us. We are gonna have to make one of those scrub cleaners for a lot of this other stuff. Oh man, is that a whole other facility we missed? I think this really wants me to use the, like, scrubber, because I don't know how close to how high we're gonna go without it. Hopefully all this area. Okay, so all this area counts as Grimy Gulf. The areas are kind of the borders on where, like, pollution, ocean pollution's a little unclear sometimes. Like, what counts and what doesn't. Oh my goodness. We found the mother load of trash over here. This is probably gonna be promising, because yeah, we need those electronic materials. Nice, we've reached maximum model capacity in a biome. Kinda hoping one of these is just batteries. So far not looking good. Lots of bolts. Which I don't think the metal one allowed me to do. I've just been getting weird. Alright. Hello, another Loddle. I don't think we can have 2 following us at a time. This place is filthy. Made some good progress. They're still, yeah, that's 100% true. And we're a third of the way. We're gonna need to pick up some air here soon. Alright, so back into one of these guys. Maybe one of these. I'm tired. Did not get a lot of sleep last night either. I think I, like, what? We finished stream at like an 11. Like, at an 11 and at 11. Maybe like 10:30. And then, just did not fall back. Did not, like, fully come down and fall asleep until probably closer to, midnight or 1, and then up at like 6. 6 hours of sleep after 2.5, and then just long work days. So it has been going. We might have to call this one a little short. So I can get sleep. Because, oh my goodness. What was I doing the other day? I don't remember. Oh, I think I was doing homework. I was like this tired. I literally just fell asleep in this chair. I was like, ow. It was wild. Woke up, didn't know what year it was, moved to bed. The other day I got home Tuesday. Enough time to take like a 45-minute nap. Not today. Naps are great. Highly recommend. Yeah, we'll have to bring one of the rings over. Understand there's like no microplastics here. Big stretch. Oh boy. We're at almost an hour, so we'll probably actually take a stretch break here for a little bit. Just kind of like get up, get around. Yeah, lots of the stuff that we don't have the scrubber for, which requires batteries. We did get a lot of batteries here. Kind of upsetting. Maybe if I get rid of all this, this will come to life and give us giant air bubbles. That'd be pretty cool, but apparently not. Bad day. Alright. Only about an hour, so make sure you get up, get some stretches, get some water, make sure you're taking care of yourself. We will be right back. Hello, Otter. Hello, welcome. I am back. Otter, hello. Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Hope your day is going well. Hello. I'm quite tired. I did not sleep well. Early day. 10-hour work week. You know, same usual. New day. We're playing Loddlenauts. We're cleaning up the ocean. Oh, hey! Hey, you guys! Has anybody seen Ken Jennings' social media? Do you all know who Ken Jennings is? So Ken Jennings, for those who do not know, is most notoriously known for his 74 game streak at Jeopardy back in the early 2000s. He is now a executive producer and the host of Jeopardy. Executive producers right now are him and oh god, it was Coney? What's that guy's name? Buzzy Cohen. We love Buzzy over here. He's another, he was a 5-day champ, I believe, who then went back and did really well in a few tournaments and did All-Stars, a few other things. So right now, one of the cool things with Jeopardy is that Jeopardy is being produced by two of long-standing contestants and people who have attended multiple tournaments and have a really great, deep love for the game. One of the things to note about Ken, just in general, is that he is from Mormontown, USA, aka Utah. And with that, since he's taken over, Jeopardy's always had a handful of religious questions. I will say that I think there's at least four per four, if not an entire category per game, or usually per round, to be honest. There's one per category almost, regarding Bible and religion, which I find kind of interesting. But one of the things that's been kind of cool to see is that Ken, right, he's a host. He is producing a show, and a lot of people would say that you know, you don't want to isolate audiences or do anything like that. But Ken has been very vocal regarding some of the social issues that have been going on in the U.S., including being anti-ICE, and it's been kind of nice to see. And one of the funny things that happened during the Tournament of Champions the other day, one of the categories was all about tariffs, and it was really highlighting some really bad tariff failures with tariffs in the last 200 years. And also really highlight that we're just repeating history. And I thought that was pretty funny and pretty interesting, a clever way to kind of you know, it is history. It's definitely relevant history right now, and I just thought it was kind of it was a fun category of some cool stuff to highlight and do. And so yeah, that was cool. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's the middle finger under the table. So it's it felt very Jeopardy-esque. Nothing felt really odd about it, but if you kind of read between the lines, especially with how he's been acting recently, I think it's on purpose. One of the things to know about, of course, it's not just him. There is a group of writers who write these. During the writer's strike, they had so many leftover categories that they were able to still be on the show without having to rely on AI or cancel or anything else. They were still using written they were still using stuff that was written by writers, by their writing staff, and that the writing staff had been paid for prior to writing strike, which was kind of cool. So for those who don't know, in Jeopardy, right, there's 5 clues. and 6 categories per round, 2 rounds, and then a final Jeopardy. And how it works is there's usually, I think there's either 7 or 8 categories decided, usually like a week or like the week of, because they do all the recordings in a single day, and then they randomly remove 2. That way it's like truly like random which ones could be there, to help in fairness, because they do a lot to like make sure it's fair and that it can't be leaked and nobody knows and is fully prepared. So I will say that like Jeopardy gets under scrutiny a lot with questions. There's always like strange coincidences where you'll have, because people grow to like a champion and they'll end up getting knocked out. And like I remember there's a really big like where they actually like really like, kind of like highlight how their process works and how like they choose categories and how it's written and things like that, because there was a champion that people really enjoyed and they got knocked out by a nurse. And during that episode there was like 2 questions that were both about like different types of like category 1. Like single Jeopardy had the Jeopardy round had like something about like biomedical, and then double Jeopardy had something else about like some type of healthcare thing. Everybody's like, they didn't want this host. Oh no, we need these, so let's drop these and these. Oh, hello. So there's like a lot of kind of like debate, and people are like, they clearly want to get rid of this person because they wanted this woman to win because they chose all these nursing questions for episodes. Like, that's not even true, like, at all. And so it's like kind of interesting. Like recently, even like on Tournament Champions, there was his first run, they're doing Tournament Champions, so there's like different ways to be a champion. Usually it's like it's based off like all the season like highest earners, and then they do like wild card tournament to like see people who are close, and then they get like another chance to like be able to go in, and then they do they also do like longest drains. So it's like if you were like a 7-day champion during the season, like, and that's like the highest one, you go to Tournament Champions, right? And they had 2 lawyers, or they had one guy who proclaimed during his initial run that he was a stay-at-home son, because he was like between like jobs and like waiting to get into law school. He like had a lot of like things that were like going on for him, or like he was just like kind of like waiting for things to happen in his life when he went on Jeopardy. And so it's kind of like that like funny thing. He ended up being like covered by the New York Times or like Forbes or something, or like how did a stay-at-home son and what is a life of a stay-at-home son, and just kind of like silly stuff. And now he's gone into law school since then, and he actually like recently passed the bar. And then one of the people is a judicial clerk, and so it's like you had 2 law-heavy people on the same episode, and there's like 2 categories about like law and judges during the episode, and so naturally people are like, they wanted them to win, and I think they both lost actually, which is kind of sad and kind of funny, because like you would argue that like it was really set up for them, but I think they lost, and it was a runaway game actually both times. Which just means like when they entered Final Jeopardy, one of the runners like had more money than anybody could bet and be able to get. But yeah, it's been enjoyable. But they always do like fun categories. Like the other day they did like cult bands, and they did like occult bands, like OCCULT to Occult. Which was like, so the first one was all like bands that claim that they have like cult followings and things like that. So you kind of like get like Rush and like They Might Be Giants in there, and then Occult or Occult was all like about like witchcraft kind of stuff. And so it was like kind of fun to like see like those like combined categories. I think that the humor in Jeopardy is always like fun. It's definitely like nerdy, but I'm into it. And Jeopardy's now on Hulu and Peacock, so if you have those, they release the episodes Tuesday through Saturday. So you get Monday's episode on Tuesday, Tuesday's episode on Wednesday, and so forth. So it's always a day behind, but it is a good way to like keep up, and it's pretty enjoyable. All right. Oh, we found Guppy Campus. Interesting. Okay, we need to go this way. Yeah, because we're trying to get back home so we can drop off all this stuff, do some recycling, and then we really should have enough, hopefully, to be able to get the scrubber. That way we can finish cleaning this area, because a lot of it needs the scrubber. And then we'll also go and pick up one of our rings. And to do that, let's stop by this guy. Hello. And then that way we can make sure that we have a ring with us. That way we're able to clean these guys when we have them. Oh, I need to turn this way. Yeah. And our backpack's full, so that's why you're seeing me kind of like zoom by and not really pick up a lot of trash. Because unless it's the same type of trash that we already have, we're just gonna end up leaving it behind anyways. Okay, they're still here. I think this game's like $5 or something on Steam, so I do definitely recommend giving it a go. Posture check, you gremlins. Hey, here's the ring. Will give us full oxygen. And also clean all of our guppy boys. Our Loddles behind us. There we go. Look at, they're all happy now. Alright. Let's do some, hello. Let's do some recycling. Oh, the big bolts can be recycled. Oh my goodness. Lots of recycling. Alright, this one's glass. Alright, and now plastic. Organic. Alright, and all this electronic stuff. Hopefully we get a lot of these so we can make a scrubber. Okay, we got 3. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I'm hoping that those, Oops, I did not mean to fast travel. Whoops. Oh, they can fast travel with us. That's good to know. Oh, we want to check storage. And then pick these up. And that guy, this. This just in case. We'll pick that up because we can recycle that. Okay. Okay, we do have enough for the paddle scrubber. Good. Nice. And then can we do this other thing as well? No, we need more electronics. Alright. of those. Oh, thank you. Alright, we need like 8 for that. Alright. Drop these off now. Look at this. Oh, don't want to drop. I almost did the same thing all over again. Alright, and then we'll fast travel to our closest point to where we want to go, which is here. And check out our map. Alright, maybe the flats is actually closer now that I look at it. Alright, and we're going straight ahead. Man, look at this guy. This guy's huge. Look at this. Look at you. You snake. My goodness, you're so big. Alright, let's drop these guys. Can you all stay here? Biome is at capacity. Alright. We'll go to the other one. Now we can start picking up trash again. And we have the scrubber now. This is fun. Whee! Okay. Don't necessarily need that yet. Ooh, nice. We got new objectives. Now we only have 4 more hidden objectives and 7 to 100% the game. That's pretty exciting. Am I going the right way? Yes. We gotta make sure. Now we get you, be the janitor of the ocean. That's kind of our whole vibe. Alright, time to start doing our scrubby scrubs. I don't know what we're gonna get for this. Oh no, they're all dirty again. Well, that's a good thing that we have, that we brought some rigs with us. Because we'll be able to clean them again, no problemo. Ooh, something new is available. Ooh, we do get to go fast on this. This is fun. It's a little silly. But we like fun, little silly. Would you guys consider Katy Perry goofy? On the Try Guys Guess Who have canceled people, Katy Perry was on the board, and one of the teams had described them as goofy, and so they were like, they had put her down when that was the answer, and they're like, what? Full disagree. I'm like, oh, I agree with the fact that I don't really think that she's like goofy. I think that she's a weirdo, but not necessarily goofy. You think she's pretty goofy? Yeah, their like argument and stuff was that she's like, right, she's done like songs where she's like sang with like poop in the toilet and like peacock cock, you know? We ain't cleaned this. Oh. We've discovered a new thing that we're gonna need a new type of tool or something for. I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, I can't bubble it, I can't microplastic it. Interesting. I think goofy is such a strange word. Why do you think Goofy's a pervert? Yeah, I don't think it's very complimenting either. Okay, we gotta get these guys cleaned. Oh, nice. And that gives us full ocean. Alright, let's have these guys stay here so that they stop. Oh, you're just gonna keep following me until it's clean. Alright. Yeah, I don't think Goofy's ever used in a, like, complimentary way, to be honest. Because I think it, like, means, like, unserious, you know? And, like... And that, like, means is, like, somebody you shouldn't take serious. That's kind of, like, annoying. I also think, like, people will use it... I also think it's a weird word, too, because I think that there's usually, like, better words, like eccentric, or... I don't know, honestly, like... I think people just have different definitions of it. I think it's like one of those words that I don't think we all agree exactly on what it means. I have a joke about Goofy, but it requires cursing, so I'm gonna not hold it. I'm mute for a bit so I can watch some demos. Okay, have fun. Don't pause. Do it for the fish. We don't have the swear jar over here. I could probably double up. But it's hard to do the counter across two different streams. Wrong button. Where'd this trash come from? I feel like this trash was in here. I feel like we cleaned up this whole area except the areas that needed the puddle scrubber. I was hoping if I went through the middle it'd like clean more. It did not. It just clean the middle. What's weird about this one is that, like, the microplastics at least gives us plastics, and then, like, the, obviously the bubble gun gives us all kinds of stuff. But it's kind of like, this guy just, like, we're just cleaning, and we don't get anything out of it, which is, like, just, like, material, you know? Like, I don't know, I don't know what it could be. So we're gonna know at least 2 more places is gonna be like find Guppy Campus, which we found, and then probably clean it. Then I think one is gonna be get 100% or like clean the ocean, right? Once we unlock that, and then we have one more. Probably get one of our upgrades or something, and then use it. Cause like for this one, right? It was like get this, then use it 3 times. So then the other one's probably like get the shovel and shovel 3. Things. We're at 83. We're making our way downtown. Moving. Not necessarily fast. There's definitely no faces passing. Maybe Loddle faces. Not a lot. But a Loddle. Whee! I think the handlebar is kind of interesting. Kind of looks like a snail thing. Kind of looks like a shoe. Right? Kind of looks like a sandal. Like we're just driving around a sandal with like a... one of those things that you should pick up like tile, like floor tiles, you know? Where are we going? Where's this last 92%? Oh, over there? Oh, great, we see it. We're gonna stop by here. Alright, hopefully, this seems like a lot. I'm hoping that this is our last 8%. And we can keep these cool little fishies clean. I think max biome diversity is probably gonna be like 8 different Loddles, which probably means that we're gonna have to like work on like feeding them all different things, because like they grow different features based off what they eat. Next time my boss called. All good. All good. Welcome back. Hopefully it wasn't anything too crazy. When are you gonna find out about all your stuff going on in life, Onyx, and possibly moving and whatnot? What's your timeline look like? Alright, where is the last 1% of trash? I just missed our one-on-one earlier, and then yeah, she'll leave in the middle of the call because a bunch of stuff is down. Oof. All depends. Okay, so she's just supplying. There's like no actual like kind of resume and stuff right now. Nice. Alright, nice. Alright, so we got the fast travel. Let's clean these guys off so that they can stay here. There we go. They're all willing to stay here. Oh, stay here. Stay. Oh, no. Stay here. And stay here. Alright. Check out our objectives. Alright. Now we got Guppy Campus, which I think is probably going to be our next thing. And then there is something new at the shipping. So let's see if we go home, if there's anything there for us. You better get moving. Wow, alright. Yeah, so we did know that one of them was going to be... Oh, okay, nice. So now we can get upgrades. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we picked up that much stuff to recycle. So yeah, we're gonna need some electronic bits. So there's our upgrades. Let me know if you need any help. Yeah, that's true. Well, it is part of tech writing. That's what I learned in my tech writing class. So stupid. That class was a joke? Yeah, that's valid. I would much rather be back in that class than the classes I'm taking right now. Took a tech writing class and it was like make instructions for stuff. It was like partially make instructions for stuff, and then it was a lot of like write a resume, review a resume, talk about like how there was like, I will say that there was like applicable things in there that like I did end up applying to like how I do like some stuff, including like Narwhal pod stuff. You know, and just kind of like helped me think. But it's like even like, yeah. But even then it was like, yeah, it was all kind of odd. I won't say like I was even really, it was really like how to write SOPs versus how to like actually write like technical documentation. right? Like, I couldn't leave that course and be like, alright, I know exactly how to write, like, a manual, you know, or a help page. That is like reviewing, like, web page design. I don't know if it's really sure what it wanted to be. Am I just cleaning random stuff? Like, that's fine. An important part, but is this not Guppy Campus? I thought we were at Guppy Campus. That's why I was like, alright, let's like really lock down. Yeah, it's gotta be, right? But apparently it's not. Wow. It's just like on the road to Viridian City. There was a you is telling me like Google wanted, because I was just thinking, because this is a campus that we're like going to, and I think it's more like, it's not gonna be like a college campus, it's like a work campus, where Google wanted like stuff written that would like incorporate how much time it took to like walk in their own building or something. It's kind of crazy. At a certain point, like, maybe homebrew's the answer. I say Onyx, I meant Delia. I don't know what I was saying. I'm very tired. Big mood, dude. I like no sleep last night. Yeah, I like... After like... I hit like a point where it's like I caught up on Jeopardy. I watched... Dude, Season 8 of Percy Jackson, bad. Season 8. Episode 8. Like... I don't know. It felt like a mid-season like reveal. Like, nothing major happened. And then now they're like gonna take another 2 years to release another 8 episodes. Like, I'm really upset about it, to be honest. I will say that they fixed some of the CGI issues in episode 8, but it's also like, not that like nothing happened, it just wasn't like, didn't feel very climactic in a way. Like, it kind of was like, yeah, we knew this was gonna happen. And now it's just like, it was all like rising action to a bigger thing. And like, alright. This place is cool because it's like making us actually use all of our equipment. So unlike all the, the 3 places before this, each had us like trying to use a little bit of our like place. And now this one's all about like, alright, we gotta use everything. Yeah, I don't know what to do with these. Maybe I can plant stuff there? I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna deploy this ring, actually. Whoops. Yeah, let that do its thing. Yeah, stop yelling at me for my low oxygen. There's an oxygen thing that's hidden behind me that you all can't see, but you can also see my oxygen, like, is in the red on my backpack. I do like games that do that, where like it has like multiple, where like it exists in game, but then they also made it make it easier for you to see. Why, if you didn't sleep at all, I kind of got sleep. That was just not a good sleep day, I guess. Too much crazy stuff. Hello, friends. Would you like to follow? Okay. We can clean you, but then you're immediately gonna get dirty again, so might as well wait. Trying to like Tokyo drift this thing a little bit. Oh, did that just auto clean that other area? That's kind of funny. I get you now. Ooh, big bubbles. That's nice. Alright, did we get everything around here? Oh, we still got some more stuff. Oh my goodness. All the debris over there. We've done like a good amount and it's only been 25%. Oh, it was microplastics. Yeah, these always show up crazy on the radar. Plus all that. Wow, yeah, there was a lot up here, just in general, actually. Nice. You've made some good progress, but there are still plenty of contaminants in the area. Keep up the good effort. Thanks. He says that a third. This must be where the grumpy employees worked. I do wonder why they left so many of their belongings on this planet. The negligence has given both of us jobs. I suppose I shouldn't complain. I think you can... This is reasonable to complain about. This is insane. We're just it's like, you know what? Screw it. We'll leave 100 laptops behind. Let them sink to the bottom of the ocean. All of this office furniture? Screw it. It's fine. I guess, like, if we're talking, like, interplanetary travel, though, you know, that's probably by weight or something. But maybe it is more expensive. Who knows? Oh, don't want to miss this. Oh, never mind. That's not on the front of this building. Oh, we're almost halfway there. Whoa, whoa. Living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Whoa. Living on a prayer. Living on a chair. The Grumps just released, like they call it like the peaks of, 10-minute power hour, and it's very good. It's like an hour long, and I'm gonna be honest, I like that hour of watching that like flew by. It was really funny. I was like out loud laughing. I'll have to watch after work. Yeah, definitely do recommend. Yeah, because it's just all the best clips from all of them, and it's based off of like what people watched over and over again. So some of you are like, oh, okay, that's kind of funny, and like I get why they did that. There's the episode where they do like the furniture that's most like they do like divorce level like IKEA furniture, and then I forget, somebody in the, I think it's like Borf, says something like, oh, it's got a seal, and then because like they say seal, it was like during that era when they were singing Kiss from a Rose Lot. I'm like, there we go, it's been sealed. Yeah, I'm also like realizing I think I missed a lot of 10-minute power hours over like the course of 2 years, and I'm like, because it's been the one that I've been like pretty consistent on staying up on. I can't believe that they've been doing it for like 7 years or something crazy. And there was like a lot of episodes that I still don't remember. I never saw, probably because like deployment or something, you know. Oh, there's a load all over here. Hello, friend. Come with me if you want to live. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, another friend. Hello, friend. Come with me if you would like to live. Yeah, these are gonna give us air. Heck yeah. Nice, 69. Do you guys feel like 67's closer to 69 than 71? Like, if somebody's like 67, you might be like, oh, almost 69, but you saw 71, like, 69 won't even be in your mind. Just like based off vibes. I do. 6-7. 6-7. I don't know, numbers have vibes, man. Yeah, I think it's because they both... Yeah, I think so too, right? Like, I guess, right? Because technically it shares more numbers with it, so you're like, oh, it's kind of close no matter what. Like, it's really... Like, even though it's 2 away, it's really just 1 number difference. With 71, you would have to change both numbers. I think you're onto something. I hope that stuff's on the outside. Okay, it is. But like, I'm not seeing it on the inside. It'll accompany a YouTube video, short. I keep forgetting to do it. I'm not like really forgetting, it's just I don't like it was more things to add time on. Oh, this is the office of the once great Guppy CL, Galini Mothea. I heard that she broke regulations by sneaking Loddle off the planet. I mean, they are cute. She didn't, like, break regulations by leaving all this trash on this planet? Oh, look, jellies. Getting a little low on air again, but we'll be alright. We got big bubbles right below us. Isn't Big Bubbles the guy who tongues the pickle to get free Krabby Patties in SpongeBob? Something Bubbles, I think. Bubble Bass, that's it. Yeah. Thanks, Swept. I knew Bubbles was in there. My brain has entire sections dedicated to SpongeBob and Rugrats lore. Nice. Alright. How do we get to the second level? Did I miss that from inside? Oh yeah, there's a little hole over here. Oh, I thought that was like a steak or something. It's one of the... like a heart thing? I don't know. Oh, look at the little angry kitty thing. Oh, we're close. 99% clean. Wait, is it in here? What the heck? Where? This way? What? Where is the trash? I'm confused. This way? What the heck? It keeps telling me to go the opposite direction. Where's this last 1%? Oh, here's this. I'm hoping it's just this. Oh, thank goodness. I think all biomes on the planet have passed their sanitation checks, which means congratulations, you have completed the requirements of your mission on GUP 14. I have a few more things to do before I can send you my final report. Alright, to depart from the planet, you can start heading back to the home cove. I'll give you more information once you get there. Okay. Where's our fast travel buddy? Where'd you take your time? We're just gonna fast travel. We at least beat main game. Let's see what he's got for us. Alright, I'm ready to begin our departure process. Remember, just approach your spaceship and say the word. Alright, yeah. Friends, we don't need no stinking friends. Return all home cove structures. Oh, we gotta like actually pick up. That makes sense. just gonna leave these rings. So long and thanks for all the trash. Funny, because it's so long and thanks for all the fish. Time to say goodbye to Gup 14. The waters are crisp and clear. The plants are lively and flourishing. The planet can now heal on its own. The Loddles will miss having you around. They're happy to have a home once again. Ew. Cute, that was cute, that was fun. It was nice and cozy. Just kind of digging this music. I'm taking a look, seeing who's live, who we're gonna raid over to. I do recommend checking out this game, and you can also check out the other games affiliated with Games for Waves over on their website or by joining their Discord. We'll be adding links to both those here soon for y'all. I just want to see if anybody was using the WDC. We're even not looking like we have anybody doing that. Nobody else streaming this game. Let's see if Games for Waves, the Twitch channel, they have some suggested friends. Doesn't look like they have anybody
because we can
listed.
see the mountains.
You guys are interested in the games, here they all are listed on Steam. And here is their web page as well. Do recommend checking both out, at least adding some to your Steam wish list. This game right now is okay, this one's $20. That's pretty good. We got like 4 hours main playthrough, and we got some more, and then it also does go towards the charity percentage, which is very cool and exciting. We're gonna see if anybody's raising money for WDC through Tiltify, to see if there's any current live fundraisers. Not live right now. Are they live? Oh. Nope. I got excited. Got excited for a brief second. Nope, all offline. Alright. We're gonna raid over to one of the aquarium streams. Kinda chill out. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I know it's a pretty quick stream and pretty low key, but I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be live again next Thursday. Most likely. We'll be posting our schedule over the weekend for the week. But we are doing movie night this Saturday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Watching Kids, the 1995 film. If you guys are interested in checking that out, or if you've never heard that, definitely come, stop by, and join in. But let's raid over. We're going to raid over to the Monterey Aquarium. They do some cool stuff. I think they just got a new otter, actually. Did I say 6? 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern. Maybe I went 8 p.m. and then said 2 p.m. And then, I have no idea. And then did like 8 minus 2. Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, we're gonna raid over to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, show them some support, and just hang out with some more fishies. Nothing too crazy, just some more chill. So copy over those raid messages, y'all. And hope to see you again soon. I'll be live over on the Pied Piper on Sunday as well, doing some game dev review. Nice. Yeah, copy that guy over. There is no sub raid because we're not affiliated over here. There are no emotes for this channel yet. Gotta talk about that and figure it out. I know where I am. I mean, it's valid. It's valid. It's valid. Alright, copy over the one raid message with the Saba ping and the octopus, and hope to see you all again soon. Appreciate you being here.